Hi everyone, I hope you're having such a good day today so far. And just kudos to you, first and foremost, for attending Super Weekend. Super Weekend and live events in general are so important for our business, for connecting with friends, members of our team, showing people what's possible and that we're not alone on this journey. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Morgan Schaefer, and I'm just really excited and honored to pop in here today and just share a couple of tips with you about things that are working for me and my business, and just breathe some belief into you, some encouragement, and just root for you and let you know that you're on the right path to success, and success is not above you. And just leaning on a community like this is so important. So, a quick few things about me. Yes, I'm coming at you from my glamorous kitchen. You don't need anything super special to be successful in this business. But a few things about me. I currently live in Michigan with my husband, Adam. When I started coaching, I was actually one of those coaches who sat on the sidelines for a good 2 years just stalking and watching my coach. And legitimately what was holding me back was like my fear of leading a Zoom or leading a live video, or just like putting myself out there, because believe it or not, I'm extremely introverted. I identify best with introverts. I don't like public speaking. I'm really quiet when I'm in groups of people. Those are just things that I have to overcome daily. And so those things led me to just sitting on the sidelines for 2 years, watching my friend, watching my coach grow her business, get in the best shape of her life, just be genuinely happy and make so many friends. I just sat there watching. And so then when I joined, I just went all in. I was very coachable and resourceful in the sense that if my coach told me to do something, or she referred me to a training, something like that, I just got it done. So being resourceful as a coach is extremely important, whether you're new or whether you're seasoned. There's a way you can figure this business out that's going to work best for you, and so just trust that you're going to find that. So now, a year and a half into the business, I am a diamond coach. I am the founder of Inspire Nation, and we have the goal to be 2-star by Summit, which is super exciting. I'm running with one of my coaches, Marjorie, working her towards Diamond, and then I'm also working to build my husband's account to Diamond. So if you're out there and you have not signed up your spouse or your significant other yet, you better get on that, or your best friend or your mom, because that's going to be super important later on in the future. So I've seen some really great shifts lately in my business that I wanted to share with you. Just a few tweaks that I've been making and some things that are helping me gain momentum and just feel more confident about inviting and having better conversations with people. And that's what really this is all about, is people. We're in the business of people, and that can be intimidating sometimes, for sure, especially if we're newer coaches. We don't want to come off as salesy, and we don't want to push people away. We just want to invite them because we know how great this is. And so that actually leads me into my first point. One of the things I've changed a lot with my conversations is listening more than I'm speaking. So asking more questions, listening, being present, and really listening to what the other person is telling me, instead of me trying to bombard them with all of this information about why they should join me or how to get started. I know we can get really excited to invite someone, but I've just been asking them more questions about their lifestyle recently. And, that can include anything from their struggles. What does their nutrition look like? Are they working out, or do they want to work out? It's important to put our potential clients and coaches in the rings with us. We want them to feel like they're making a decision with us, instead of us just giving them all the details and making them choose how to get started. It's really important to link arms with them and feel like they have a part in making the decision, and breathing confidence into that decision. So it's important to listen and find out what they need specifically, whether that be portion fix or to be mindset, Shakeology, like whatever they need. We want to include them in the process of making that decision instead of like forcing it upon them. So that's the first thing that's changed a lot in my business. The second thing is more enthusiasm. People can tell if you're excited about something or not. And this doesn't necessarily mean like you have to go crazy with emojis and exclamation points and all that stuff. But people can genuinely tell if you're excited and if you have confidence in something. That is key. Confidence is so key. They can see if you're confident about your group and what you have to offer them, or if you're just saying like, oh, hey Sally, like you might want to join this, it could be fun. No, like you want to have confidence and you have to be like, girl, you need to join us, like this is going to change your life. Speak with confidence even if you don't feel super confident in yourself right now. Lean on the group, lean on the tools and resources that you're providing them with, because we can have confidence in those things. We know that Portion Fix works. We know To Be Mindset. Like we know all of these products and programs are so amazing and they work. So even if you struggle, with confidence in yourself, which is completely normal and it's something that you can work on and you can grow in confidence for sure. That's where personal development is so important. But just be confident of everything that we have to offer them: the trainers, the nutrition plans, the team, the group, your own transformation if you have one, or transformations from your team, your friends, your clients. Just be confident and be super enthusiastic about what you have to offer, and it's gonna attract people who want the same thing, and they're gonna feel confident and comfortable in the decision that they make to join you, because you've helped like pave the way for them to feel that way. The third thing that's changed a lot in my business is that I now approach every conversation with the idea that all roads lead to coaching. And this has just been key in my business lately. Everyone that I talk to about a challenge group gets an invitation to my team. It just makes sense. I mean, look around you. Like right now, look around you. Look at all these coaches. These are people who have committed to their health and fitness and mindset and just growth and living a better lifestyle. They've committed to that long term. And so it makes so much sense that everyone should be connected to a community like that. Connecting people to the team, to people who are committed long term. That's just going to be so much more valuable in my opinion. And, a lot of coaches on my team are doing this, but it's going to be more valuable than just connecting them to a challenge group with maybe a few friends who want to work on themselves. Like the team is the real deal. Coaches are the people who get the best transformations. They're the most dedicated. They're the most resourceful. They're using everything that they have available to them. And so I think that plugging new people in, whether they want to be a coach of others or just coach themselves and work on themselves, I think that they need to get plugged into your team. Because that is where the most support is going to be. The most support, the most accountability. There's more help. There's obviously the amazing discount on Shakeology, on other products. Like it just makes so much sense, and I'm really glad that I approach my conversations now with this mindset. And I added 7 coaches last month, and I don't say that to brag whatsoever, but I added them because I used this approach. Like most of them just want to work on themselves, but of course, who doesn't want extra accountability? Who doesn't want a discount? Who doesn't want the sense of being part of a team? And so in the past, I used to say, like, once someone figured out which challenge pack they wanted to join my group with, I would say, hey, do you want to sign up as a coach for the discount? If you're doing that, you need to stop, girl or boy. You need to stop that right now, because saying that, I have found, would freak people out. Like people, they just want to work on themselves for the most part. And, putting that term coach in there right away when they're just signing up to join your challenge group can be really, really intimidating and freak them out. So I just don't like really using those terms anymore, because I saw that they weren't working. So now whenever I'm, closing a sale and asking somebody how they want to join, I'll just always tell them, okay, great, there's 2 ways to sign up. The first one is as a customer. The second one is as a member of my team. And then I list some of the benefits of being a member of my team. You make it personal to them, just about how they can be surrounded by women who have dedicated their lives to this and, who are interested in living healthy long term. It's free for the first month and only $16 every month after that. And that gives you access to a discount and, a member of our team pages and all this stuff. So, when they're outweighing, like they're looking at the two, like, do I just want to be a customer or a member of the team and get all of this other stuff? They're going to pick joining your team. And, of all those 7 coaches that joined my team last month, like not one of them said anything about the $16 per month fee. Like that's nothing compared to the value that they're getting. And it shows you too that these people are really committed long term, which is what you want, right? You don't want, to help people who are just gonna join for a month and then quit. We really want to help people get results and change their lives, and I believe that the team is what does that. So this has been everything to me, like over the past 2 months. Okay, so the 4th thing is spending the majority of my work hour in Messenger. There were a couple months there for a while where I was not spending a lot of time like reaching out to new people, just doing the vitals like in my inbox. I wasn't spending a lot of time in my inbox. And I actually follow the Success Club tracker. Of course, there are tons of trackers out there. Find what works for you, but the most important thing is that you're doing it consistently. But this specific tracker that Beachbody gives us really opened up my eyes to how much I wasn't spending time in my Messenger and, inviting, following up, like even just, responding to new comments, new likes. I was avoiding the inbox when the inbox, or where the inbox is, how do I say that? When the inbox is where all of, everything happens for your business. You're building relationships with people, you're inviting, you're following up. So I encourage you to just spend more time, like the majority of your work hour should be in your Messenger, in your inbox, in your emails, however you're reaching out to other people. And obviously you can do that in a variety of ways, but I encourage you to just spend more time connecting with other people. Like I know that I've had a productive day when I've spent the majority of my time in my inbox. Like it feels really good, and you've been productive if you've had a lot of conversations with people. It's a people business, and I used to never have any messages like waiting for me the next morning, and now that's my goal, to always burn through my inbox, reach out to new people, and then in the morning or the next day, like I want my inbox to be full with people that I can respond to. Okay, and the last one, and this is like gold, I think, even though it's probably like the simplest tip I could possibly give you, is to make consistency your superpower. Obviously, that's not a secret. Like, I hope you've heard that before, that it's so important to be consistent. Consistent in your vitals, consistent in your presence on social media, consistent in your tracker, consistent in your team page. Just being consistent is going to be what builds those relationships with people. There's so many, maybe you have a friend or a family member who's, joined, a market like we're a part of, and, they're all, gung-ho for like the first 2 weeks or first 2 months, and then they just like fall off the face of the planet. It's like, what happened? Like, I thought you were doing this business. We don't want to be like that. We want to be different. What we have to offer someone is just so, so great. Like, it's literally their life, it's their health. And so be consistent, and people are going to, they're going to start seeing that you're the real deal, and that you're in this for the long haul, so that they can trust you and know that, when they're ready to sign up, it's going to be you. Like, they're going to have you in their minds because you've been consistent for so long. You've been consistent for weeks, for months, maybe even for years. So if you haven't been super consistent lately, now is the time to start being consistent. Start today with your vital behaviors and with sharing on social media what your lifestyle is all about, and inviting people. Like, those 2 things are so key to be consistent with. I've been extremely consistent in my business for the past 1.5 years, and I see that the coaches who are also consistent are the ones that have success as well. So it's not a secret at all. But yeah, just be consistent. Okay, and that is what I have for you guys. I hope that this was helpful, whether or not you've heard some of these things before. If you haven't, I hope these could be some new tips that you start implementing today. If you have heard these things, then I just want you to be super confident that you know what to do. Like, success does not play favorites. It's not a guessing game. You have your tracker, you have your team, you have so many tools at your disposal, and so just use them and trust that you know exactly what you're doing. And of course, we always want to tweak things along the way for sure and make things better, but you know what to do, to move your business forward. So just have massive belief is the last thing I want to close with. I just want to encourage you to have belief in yourself, belief that you are partnered with the best company out there. Belief in your team, belief in people that are going to join you. Sometimes we just need to show people that we believe in them, and then that helps them believe in themselves. So yeah, that's what I want to close with. Listen more than you speak. Be enthusiastic. Everyone gets an invite to coaching. Spend more time building relationships and in your inbox, and make consistency your superpower. Okay, I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you for listening. I hope this was helpful. Enjoy your day.